Yeah, I'm totally a Windows user now. Welcome to SecDSM. It's been a while since I've seen all your shining faces. I apologize for being absent for so long. But this is SecDSM. If you wandered in off the street and you don't know what's going on, we're a bunch of information security people, and welcome. Tonight's agenda, we're starting with this. We call this SecDSM 101, where we orient you with what's going on with the activities this evening. Then up next will be Brandon Murphy giving a tool talk, talking about network artifacts to cluster malware samples. And then at 7:30, we've got Jim Hebler, IoT device saturation, zero trust, talking about some IoT stuff tonight. And then 8:30, if anybody solves the mini CTF, that we'll announce the winners and give prizes. And then 9:01, we have to be out of here and go over to Mallow, where we'll have a networking event. So, disclaimer: we're PG-13 here. That means that we don't condone any sort of illegal activity. In fact, we engage law enforcement, invite them to come along. So don't hack me, bro. So PG-13, that means what? Partial nudity and one F-bomb is all we're allowed. So Brandon will do that later. Code of conduct. We want to have a hassle-free environment here. So that means if anyone you give I don't even know the words I'm looking for, but if you have a problem with another person, come find a board member. Post something in Slack, admins at secdsm.org. This is a hassle or a harassment-free environment. So it's a hassle environment, but it's harassment-free. Sorry. And then we also believe here that to challenge ideas, not people. We don't all agree, but one thing that we do agree on is that that people matter. And we stole this directly from SecKC, that basically if you don't agree on things, you're challenging that person's idea. You're not challenging the person. So that's super critically important to keep straight. And if you've got something or one bothering you, or you have an idea, email admins at secdsm.org. Come to us in Slack. These are the board members right here, our lovely pictures. So find one of us, engage with one of us if you got issues, and if you want to help out. We're always looking for speakers. I think we're almost short tonight. So, if you've got something you've been working on or hacking on, you don't have to be an expert. Just like, hey, this is a thing that I've, figured out or I'm playing with. Like, we would love for you to come and present, in front of all of us. We're all, approachable people, and we want you guys to come share back with the community. And then Abby needs help with workshops, and money's always a good thing. Transparency report. The space tonight was provided by the funds from SecDSM. The drinks are on you. And our sponsor tonight is Pratum, which I think is Pratum set up downstairs tonight. So you can come and talk to them if you like. It wouldn't be possible without them. Financial transparency. Aaron T-Kip couldn't be here tonight. He's our treasurer. So I'll just show you that we've got numbers and dollar signs, and the dollars coming in exceed the dollars going out. So we've got money in the accounts right now. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot of information. I apologize. And then, this is the part that everybody's looking for, right? The mini CTF. You're not playing against me because I already kind of beta tested it. So, but it was provided by Pratum tonight. If you go to minictf.secdsm.org/cruddy and do the things with the stuff, you can win a prize. So I thoroughly recommend it. It's a whole lot of fun tonight. And in the live stream tonight, provided by our good friends at Principal, Dwala, and Business Solver. Total transparency, I work for Business Solver, and other people work at the other two companies. And sign up for Slack. We have, 535 people in our Slack channel now. So, between month to month, that's where a lot of the stuff happens. So it's cool that we get together here and we participate, one night a month, but the rest of the entire month, go to Slack, interact with each other, because that's where all the magic happens. If you go to secdsm.org, scroll down to the bottom, put in your email and name, and then click sign up, and you'll come join our Slack. It's amazing. Upcoming events, we've got there's ShowMeCon in St. Louis coming up here tomorrow. Black Hat is the next thing coming in August, and then of course Security Summer Camp with DEF CON at the end of Black Hat, and DerbyCon the end of September in Louisville, Kentucky. In fact, that's going to be the last DerbyCon, right? Yeah, so that'll be sad. It was and I think are you coming up talking about hobbies? All right, hobbies and news. Crackly mic.
Don't shock Tom. He's important, but you can shock me if it happens. And I apologize. I have a bit of a head cold right now, which is why I'm drinking coffee instead of anything fun. So if my voice is a little crackly. So for the movies channel, this is just the Hobbies channel. A few things out there. We've done some group movie nights. I don't know if there's anything specifically out there that's nerd focused, but if there's something out there, throw a note out there. We attempted to do a range visit in May, and it rained every day except for the holiday weekend and then Circle CityCon weekend. So hopefully this works out, and we're going to try and do one on June 23rd, which is a Sunday morning. So 10:30 in the morning at Butch Olufsen, which is north of Polk City. If you're not aware, just jump on the Hobbies channel, and we'll talk about that for the day. And then if anybody's got any other good ideas, just let us know. Quick hits on the news. So first off, I'm sure a lot of people here heard this, but if they did not, Troy Hunt is the gentleman who runs Have I Been Pwned. He's been doing it all pretty much himself since the entire thing started. It's a massive, massive database of information, and I believe even though he's doing it on cloud, it's getting to be rather expensive to run the service because it's all completely free. So he's attempting to put it up for sale, and actually there's a project name for it named after the Norwegian seed vault, which I thought was quite entertaining. And so take a look at that. I think everyone's real concern is if some corporation pulls it, they'll have all that data in the databases, and I think everyone's a little concerned about that. And then next, some actual good news, since this is usually either me kidding about bad stuff or really, really bad stuff. SISM is actually getting some DNS query logging with querying process names. And so SISM's newest update for all Windows system administrators is going to add DNS queries, and it will actually log the process that performed the query as well. So that's a huge, awesome new update coming out if you haven't seen that. And then a couple of them together, two quick little hits. The GANCrab ransomware group is actually shutting down. This news has been out for a little bit, but there was some more information released about some of the specifics, and that these researchers turned around and dug in, and the guys that created it are claiming they've made over $2 billion, average weekly payments of $2.5 million, and they've each made about $150 million apiece, which they've quote-unquote turned around and funneled into legal businesses. And so that's if anyone asks, or if you have board members looking at, oh, what's ransomware? Well, there's some good numbers for you. And then this second story is hilarious. This is actually the top-level security agency in Ethiopia actually got hacked and passwords got leaked, and one of the main administrators' passwords was Jesus help me. And so that demonstrates on their admin email accounts and then their systems that even people who know better still use horrible passwords. And then next, I just noticed this today, so I haven't looked in any details. So if anyone has any more details, it's actually an interesting story about Microsoft updating that NTLM flaws are exposing machines. RCE is remote code execution, if you don't happen to know that. So this is really, really not good. And it supposedly works on any Windows machine out there, period. So as I said, I haven't gotten to dig into this because I just found this morning about the technical details, but this is adding on, and that's why I picked those gifts to the giant dumpster fire that is Microsoft security problems the last couple weeks. And speaking of giant, massive dumpster fire, if you have not heard, there is a botnet out there and tied into a RDP flaw called Bluekeep that a security researcher made up as a joke against the Red Keep in Game of Thrones. It is an RDP pre-authentication error inside of XP, Server 2003, Windows 7, and Server 2008. So Microsoft actually put patches out for those earlier. If you're in security on a blue team and you haven't heard of this, I would recommend you whip out your phone and start reading. The June patches covered this. So anyone in an environment that is at least doing Microsoft patching with the security patching should be mostly covered, but you definitely want to verify that against machines and make sure that those patches were applied, because anything that you have, if you're, sitting with RDP exposed on the internet already, which is a bad call, this is not hard to abuse. And the top story is about a botnet someone's made to check into these machines that are on the net. As you can see, it's millions of machines, and if any of them happen to be vulnerable, that's an issue. Another note I found tied into those numbers is with all those machines, there's a researcher out there that was running a Shodan scan, and they were getting patched about 3 machines a day. So that means that, those 1.5 machines are going to take somewhere between 900 and 5 billion years to get all fully patched. and that's it for news. We like to do a job section, so if anyone has a job opening and would like to come up and take the mic for a second and talk about it, just come up, give us your name, who's looking for what, the experience level, that type of thing. Brandon?
Yeah, there we go. And we are hiring on the emerging threats team, the team that I'm on, so you can come work with me and all my cool awesomeness. If you have any experience with Snort or Suricata, writing rules for those, Claim AV, Yara, things like that, I'd love to talk to you. Thanks.
Awesome. Next.
All right, is it going to crack? I'm Megan Howard with Pradum. So we have a manager security operations position currently open. So this individual will oversee and lead and run our managed services department, which includes our SIM and vulnerability scanning. So we are located in Ankeny. So if you guys know of anyone or are interested, let me know. Thanks.
Excellent.
It's pretty graceful, isn't it?
Yeah. Good job not tripping.
I'm Ben. I work at DeWalla. I'm a security team. We're hiring an information security engineer. So we don't do a whole lot of Yara and cool stuff like that a little bit, but we do, everyone makes software. So if you want to do some AppSec, help do automation, look for bad things, work in a detection network, come talk to me. I'd love to talk some more.
Anyone else? Going once? Going twice? All right. Tom, you want to come up and finish?
Just like me, if you're a new person here tonight, we got stickers for you. So so we've got 2 rooms tonight going on. We've got up here where we're going to do talks, and then around the corner and down the stairs, there's like a bar and stuff, and there's food, by the way, down there. So if you didn't find the food yet, that's where the food is. And then we also have like stickers and like T-shirts and stuff like that. So if you're new, go get yourself a sticker at least, because like you're new, like welcome. Go stick it on the thing, like your laptop or something, whatever. But anyway, so this is the end of 101. We're going to take a quick little break. It's 6:17 right now. And then, this is the old one. This slide must not have gotten updated. This is next month. Sorry, July. Oh, sorry. See, I told you I'm new here. I don't even know what I'm doing. So next month we got a cool tool talk and then an intro to Linux file systems. That's exciting. So come back July 10th and and submit a talk. Come online, submit a talk. Is there anything else? Is this the end of it? All right. So anyways, we're going to take a quick break and come back, and Brandon's going to give his talk on clustering malware samples, and he's got a demo, so it's exciting. All right, we'll be right back.